Okay.
Spiritual adulting. That was the last message we heard.
All right.
And we are live. Not alive, but live.
Yeah.
Bye, Vicky. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Or you can hang out with us and just be a fly on the wall as we talk. That would be fun.
No, you can let me. You can turn me off. Y'all got things to do.
Oh, hi everybody. Welcome to another episode of the virtual lobby here at Christ Journey Church. It is May 31st. Yes, the month is over. Tomorrow begins June 1st. And where did the year go? We do not know. We have no idea. Oh, I remember. COVID. It's like Groundhog Day. Every day is just one day, right? It has been like that since March. It's almost you wake up, you go to your computer, you get something to eat, you go back to your computer, you get something to eat, you go back to the computer. Oh, a few times you go to the bathroom, then you go to bed, you wake up. Yeah. And that's why it seems as if this year has just flown by.
Whoever thought we would think, thank God it's hurricane season.
I'm not sure who is saying that, Pastor Bill.
It's a joke. Yeah, I know. It's a joke.
Haven't quite got there yet.
Bad joke.
Oh, bad joke, bad joke. Yes, tomorrow begins hurricane season. This is Pastor Bill, our lead pastor. We have Lillie Garvin. Lillie is our great staff person who not just answers the phone, but keep us all in line and make sure we do what we're supposed to do. We celebrate birthdays when we should. We make sure we meet our deadlines. She keeps us in shape. And then there is Emma Ruiz, graduating senior, class of 2020. You saw Emma earlier as she sang with three other senior ladies. So this is our team today. We are here just to hang out with you. Sarah, thanks for joining us again, saying good afternoon to us all. Sarah giving a shout out to Emma with the double exclamation mark right there. So that's a great shout out. And
Beautiful.
Eva saying it's great seeing the seniors. Sandy, somebody that I know very well, saying, hi, Lillie, nice to meet you. Just giving some love to Lillie.
Her middle name, Lance, how do you pronounce the middle name?
That's not her middle name. That's her maiden name. Duchand.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So she was a professional with that name before we got married. So
Amen.
That's her.
Duchand.
In professional circles, she's known as Sandra Duchand Brown. And then those who know her very well say Dr. Sandra Duchand Brown. Just, just because. Right. Hi, Pastor Bill. Hello, Lillie. Eva giving us a shout out. Sandra is telling you, Emma, beautiful voice, and she's wishing you a wonderful college experience at Stetson. So tell us about Stetson, Emma. You're heading up to DeLand, Florida.
Yes.
We hope, fingers crossed.
Hopefully. Not online.
Tell us about Stetson. Tell us why you chose Stetson and what you're going to do there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be studying music education at Stetson. They have a really incredible music program. And I picked Stetson because I went to a vocal camp there. And I fell in love with their faculty and staff and just everything about the school. So I'm very, very excited to be going there.
That is awesome. Pastor Bill, remind me, Stetson used to be part of the Southern Baptist Convention. Is it still, or is there still a loose affiliation with it?
I think that they are independent. I think they're autonomous. But,
okay.
But it is part of their heritage. But I'm also wondering, you told us earlier, Emma, that the mascot was a hatter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, was the Stetson hat invented here in Florida?
I don't actually know. I can check now.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, because here we've got Florida cowboys. Come on.
Yeah. It was actually Stetson was the first law school in Florida.
Okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I learned something new today. Huh, Stetson was the first law school. That's news to me. Didn't know that. So yes, hello everybody. As you're coming in, don't be shy. Say hello to us. A few people have already done so. Let us know where you're hanging out from, and we want to hear from you. We want to connect with you. Melanie is coming in. She says it's a different type of hat, Stetson hat.
Stetson, that's right.
So
I was just wondering if Stetson, the creator, was a native of Florida, or because I know we have lots of ranches and cattle ranches middle of the state. So just curious.
I know the Stetson Mansion. I believe his home is kind of a big attraction in the land. So he did live in Florida at one point.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Google machine will tell us.
I'm Googling, but I don't know.
Emma is Googling right now.
Okay, great. But while she's doing that, when you were introducing Lillie today, I was thinking once again, oh my goodness, Lillie is such a visionary, and she has for human need meeting. And so Lillie, in my experience through the office with her, is she always tends to come up with a new vision about how we can accomplish God's mission by making a difference for people. So thank you for leading the way on creating masks to be able to intervene for first responders and for caregivers, and then for kind of stirring the pot or taking the lead on providing food for first responders as well. So I just was thinking about that when Lance was talking about you helping to keep us on track. You've got vision beyond our office, and I thank God for the way that you've led out in that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of which, look at her blush right now.
In the young adult ministry too, right? I mean, in Drive. So thank God.
The Stetson hat was made in Philadelphia.
Really?
I don't know where it transferred over to Florida, but that's what it says.
Okay.
The Stetson hat was made in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I feel some more research coming on.
Who would have thunk it, right?
Oh, that's right.
Lillie, how many masks have we made to date?
I would say, I think we're close to the 700 mark from what we've given out. And then we have actually some more that are pending that we're going to be giving out to Miami Beach pretty soon that we're going to be preparing. We're working on that with Pastor Jacob. So that's going to be exciting. We'll be well over the 1,000 mask mark soon. So.
Oh, that is so great. One of the things that are so encouraging when we, at the end of the experience today, you saw that video slide, 6,500 pounds of food, 3,000 diapers. Way to go, Christ Journey Church. Just stepping up and making a difference to those in need. That's big time stuff. That's not a small amount of stuff.
Amen.
The other thing that we have been able to do, and just celebrating our seniors, Emma, you told us last time that you had multiple drive-bys celebrating your graduation. The church did one, and you had some other mentors in your life do one. Was that one, were you surprised when it happened? Two, how does that rank in terms of just the most unexpected, the most surreal, and yet the most delightful things in your life?
Yeah, I was very surprised. My family was like, make sure to get dressed today. So I knew something was happening, but they were like, make sure to just be ready for something. But when everyone showed up, it was very emotional. I wasn't expecting to be so emotional, but after not seeing all of my family, my church family for so long, it was just like a whole other overwhelming feeling of happiness. It ranks very high, I would say.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of reminds me of what Pastor Bill said last week. It is good.
Yeah.
Even though you had a full stop with your classes and then you had to one day you were no class with everyone, the other day you were virtual classes on the computer. We have been able to still have community around that, and not just around you, but all the other graduating seniors of Christ Journey Church.
Mm-hmm.
How many graduating seniors do we have? Do you know off the top of your head?
I have no idea. I know my group alone has almost 30 girls. So
Wow.
there's a lot.
Well, am I remembering right, Emma, that you were born as part of our church
Yes.
community and did all of your raising here? So every age and stage of your life to this point,
Yeah.
we have been blessed to be a part of.
Mm-hmm. I've been blessed.
You make us
Part
proud.
of the journey.
And she hangs out at the Kendall campus. Yay, Kendall. So we got some more intel on Stetson. Right, so Melanie came in. She said, "Looks like a Stetson. Used to look a bit different. The unlikely combination of a famous hat manufacturer and a university produced a novel nickname for Stetson University. The athletic teams are called Hatters, reflecting the university's association with John B. Stetson, maker of the well-known Stetson hats." So there's some more intel. And then Sarah came in and says, John B. Stetson endowed the school in 1885 and spent many winters there building and developing community in the land. So we're learning a lot about Stetson University.
Great.
I'm learning about it.
And the Hatters. So you can go in as a freshman completely ready to go. Completely ready to go.
With all the facts.
But take some Miami up there with you, okay?
Definitely.
All right. So what other words of wisdom, since you have always been good at offering us some wisdom, Lillie, when we're in the office, keeping us, what words of wisdom would you have for graduating seniors? Seeing that you're like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, somewhere along that region.
Somewhere within that window.
I don't think you're two handfuls yet since high school.
No, not yet. Almost.
No,
Very close, though. Very, very close. I would say, in regards to like classes, I did this my freshman year. I had a lot of classes that I had to take, but there was a lot of professors that were offering these courses, and I didn't really know who to pick. What helped me and kind of eased the anxiety a little bit when I was picking classes was to sit in one of their classes the semester before, or to just see what their teaching style was, see if it matched my learning style. And the teachers that I did pick, after I had already like kind of audited their classes beforehand, it went really smooth that semester with them. I kind of knew them a little bit already. I knew their style. So it took away that like fear of, oh my gosh, the first day, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this class. And that just, it helped. It helped a lot with picking classes for the future.
I'm definitely going to do that. Really
That is good words of wisdom. And as we look forward to the next class that's coming behind you, Emma, what would be your advice to them, thinking that they may be heading into their senior year, which will be a whole lot different than typical senior years? What words of wisdom would you have for our new crop of seniors coming in?
I would say, well, the process of applying for college and getting your SAT score ready and all that is very, very, very stressful. But in the end, it will all come together, and you can't be afraid to seek help. Just like contact any advisors in your school, your counselors, people who graduated before you, or your friends. Just contact everyone, because I think everyone around you is going to have the same fear of whether you have the right scores, whether you have the right grades and the right resume to be able to make it to the college that you want to. But all of that pressure it's just not worth stressing over, because you're for sure going to end up where you need to be in the end. So I think just like leave it up to God, do everything that you can do, reach out to who you need to reach out to be able to complete those things successfully, but just don't spend so many days stressing about what the future is going to look like, because it's going to be exactly what it needs to be.
That is really good stuff, Emma. Thank you so much. And I hope our new 12th graders are listening, because that's good advice. We're pivoting into new series that's coming up, adulting, moving from mature-ish into adulting. Not sure how that is a difference. It's about the same as far as I'm concerned. But
the pivot, that's the difference, you know.
it's making a pivot.
But some don't. See, that's
Some-
the difference.
Me. But what can we look forward to in terms of adulting? And how is adulting different from mature-ish?
I'll tell you what, I think the bottom line of it is that we can keep on growing as image bearers of God and stay renewed and refreshed in new ways that are deeper and larger and higher than what we, in our culture, tends to idolize chronological youth. But what the scripture says is, no, you are meant to be forever young in deepening ways. That's what adulting means. And so I'm very excited about regenerating adulthood. So I'll just leave it at that. How about that?
How about that?
The teaser.
That's a good teaser. I like the teaser. I like the teaser videos at the end of the experience today. Those are funny because it just speaks to what we go through as adults, right? Cooking dinner while doing other stuff, sitting on the couch, taking care of kids while the world around you is burning. So yes, I'm looking forward to that, because that's what our spiritual life can be sometimes as we grow up. It is it's dealing with all the challenges that comes our way. Eva says, great message today. Looking forward to the next series. Here's a question for you, Emma. This comes to you from Jessica. What was your favorite high school memory?
That's difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's one specific memory, but I was very involved in my choir, my high school choir. And I think having like a group that you're always with, like countless hours in rehearsal, performances, and just like messing around with your family, basically, every time that I was with my choir was my favorite memory. Mm-hmm.
And why was that? Is it because of the teamwork that you had, or was it because of the songs you're doing?
Definitely teamwork. I was an officer in the choir, so I played a part in teaching and kind of just getting things show ready. And I think when you're being a leader in that kind of environment, and there's so many people, I don't know, everyone's just very excited to have a successful performance. So if everyone's like in that mentality of, oh gosh, Shrek.
You got to tell us the story of that. Come on.
Oh my gosh. In November, we did Shrek the Musical, and it was the biggest production I think our choir has ever done. And that was amazing. I don't know, all choir things.
And who was Shrek?
My friend Jordan.
Okay.
The junior.
Was Donkey in it too?
Donkey was in it. Donkey was amazing. It was the whole thing. Every character, Pinocchio. I was Baby Bear. I think it was an experience.
Oh, Eva, please tell me that there are pictures. There have to be pictures.
Yes.
Pity we can't see them today. But post them on Facebook. We want to see pictures. Pictures. But you're saying that just the family atmosphere around choir, and because you had a leadership role, it enhanced your own participation there. Mm-hmm. Do you see yourself having that kind of leadership once you head into Stetson?
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Jump in.
I hope so. I really want to get involved, just like I did in high school. Yeah, I think being a leader is really good because, like Bill said, or someone said earlier, seeking someone who's more knowledgeable and then also teaching someone underneath you. I think kind of having that process is really important, and it really helps you grow. So I'm excited to be a part of kind of that chain that keeps going.
Way to go.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Well, I just want to say congrats towards just making it out of this milestone and making it out of this milestone in the most interesting of times. It is amazing that you're starting this new chapter in life, and I think you'll be 100 years old and you'll still remember um, your high school senior years of 2020 because it was COVID-19 and the entire world was shut down just because. I don't think you'll ever forget it, but I think it's a good way to have a good launch into the next season of your life, understanding that you can overcome everything that comes your way. And thanks for being an awesome leader here at Christ Journey Church.
Thank you.
Don't know if you're going to come back to Miami after you go to Stetson, but come back to Miami.
I will. We'll see.
Right, Mom? Yes. Say yes. Yes. See, she said yes. Oh boy. Well, thank you. Congratulations, Emma. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us this week. If this was your first time with us, we are doing some quick housekeeping. Text the word CONNECT, CONNECT, to 786-610-1010. Siete ocho CS. CS Diaz. All right, so
Good
word
job.
connect.
Siete ocho. What did you say? CS?
CS. CS Diaz. Hey, don't. Yeah. What is it? CS. Siete. Ocho. CS.
Seis.
Seis.
Yes.
Seis.
Like say with an S.
Say is.
There you go.
Thank you, Eva. You're so
much
kind.
fun.
Says this is so good. Right. All right. Whew, that was good. I started sweating all of a sudden.
Emma and I felt when we had to sing last time.
Oh, the room got hot. And also YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm not sure what our count is right now, but the last time we checked, we needed 38 more people to get to 1,000, and there is some rumor floating around that somebody's gonna dance when we get to 1,000. So we'll see how that goes. So subscribe to YouTube so that we can hit that 1,000 mark. It's a great milestone for us. So if you know of someone who hasn't subscribed to YouTube, let them know. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, go do it now. Once we're done. Just one more good snippet coming in today from James. Adulthood, a time of applied vocation using the skills you have been gifted with to do what? Serve others. It's a time to help raise the next generation, time to teach others what you've learned, time of being rooted and grounded where you have been placed, a time to continue to grow in wisdom and knowledge so you overcome all the challenges life brings your way.
Good.
I think we can steal that from James right there. That about says it. So if you want to know what the next series is about, that's it. What James said. Thank you. Well, thank you for another great week of Life at Christ Journey Church. We start again tomorrow, 7:30. You have workout with Jacob and Roxy at 7:30. Midday, we have devotions with Pastor John, I believe. At 6 o'clock, you have evening devotions with Pastor Bill. And Lisa, at 10 o'clock, you have worship with Jeff Gackle. I almost said Greg again. But Jeff Gackle, 7:30 at 10 o'clock at night, Instagram Live. And that just starts on Monday. And it's wash, rinse, repeat for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is a little bit different, and then we come back and meet again next week. Next week is going to be fun. We will be playing a game at all lobbies, right? So all virtual lobbies will be playing a game, and the prize for the game is a Christ Journey t-shirt. You know, that awesome t-shirt that you see? So we are giving away 3 t-shirts next week at each lobby, and we're playing a game that we will all be, it's about adulting. It's about growing up. Yes. And so we have a game next week. So you don't want to miss next week. No, you don't. You do not. Any final words, everybody? Lillie, thanks for joining us today. Any last words?
Just be safe this week and tune into all of our stuff that we're doing on Instagram. It's always fun to see who's tuned in and be able to connect with you guys virtually.
Emma, your turn.
Thank you, Christ Journey. It's been amazing growing up in the church, and I'm definitely going to miss being here, and I will come back.
You have not gone yet. You're still here. You have until later this year.
I do have, yes.
So you're still around. Pastor Bill.
To all those that are growing to be more adultish in the world, let's remember to take a sieve and not a bucket. You know, you got to filter through everything that comes your way, but hold on to that which is good, and then let's keep that moving downstream.
Amen. Oh, I almost kicked myself out. And Vicky, thanks for being Oz behind the scenes, and
Glad to help.
for hanging out.
It was a good
Thanks
one.
for hanging out. Awesome.
Amen.
Have a good week, everybody.
All right. See
Bye,
ya.
everybody.
Bye-bye.